What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I just want to focus in on the Thomas Vanek rumors. I mentioned Vanek in the last piece about the virus injury, but uh, Vanek was enjoying the lifestyle in Russia a little bit too much, supposedly, and was out partying till 6 a.m. the night before Austria's. It wasn't just Vanek, so in fairness to him, before Austria's loss to Slovenia in the preliminary rounds, or the quarterfinals, I should say. And Vanek, I just looked at his stats now. 1 assist, -4, no goals in 4 games. And he's the best Austria has to offer. And as I mentioned in the last piece, when he's on his game, he's a truly elite sniper. But no. What's the ramifications for this? Obviously, Austria's out of the tournament. I'm assuming Vanek is somewhere not Sochi. But in terms of the trade market for Vanek, teams are going to be a little more cautious now, knowing that. First of all, I think if he had that kind of reputation and that's going around the league, I think teams would know anyway. But shooting the other foot, to go be out partying at 6 a.m. before a quarterfinal game that, realistically, Austria could have won that game against Slovenia. I see no reason why they couldn't. Just exudes ignorance, stupidity, selfishness. And if you're a team on the stretch run looking to get that, that rental player that Vanek is, that former 40 goal guy, to help you get over the hump, this isn't the guy. This isn't a guy a lot of guys don't want. This isn't a guy a lot of teams would have. I don't know why I said that. I sound like an idiot, but that's par for the course, I guess. But I just. It's disappointing because I like Vanek a lot as a player. I've always been a Thomas Vanek fan. And to see him acting in a way as a captain of his national team, now it doesn't matter if your country is Austria or Australia or the United States, you're wearing a letter on your jersey. First of all, you have a tremendous privilege to represent your country at an international tournament. And you blow it away. And I don't know what Austria's status will be at the next Olympics, but I mean, the same full-scale changes. Next Olympics, even if the NHL goes, which is up for debate, maybe they don't bring Vanek. By then, Vanek will be 34, so it's a different story. And again, the trade market for Vanek, are the Islanders. What teams would take him off the Islanders' hands? Minnesota seems to be a foregone conclusion, but I just think there's too many other variables with that. And likewise, LA, they don't have the assets or the cap room, but maybe now that this is out there, maybe the market is what's more of a buyer's market for Vanek. I don't know. And LA, and the Royal Half tweeted this out sarcastically today, but they've done pretty good with guys that have party reputations. The Mike Richards and Jeff Gotti seem to be doing pretty well in Los Angeles. Stanley Cup. I know that they've been in a goal scoring slump lately, but for the most part, since they've both gotten to Hollywood, it's been pretty good. So that's just something to keep an eye on. And I think as we go forward towards the deadline, there's going to be more stories coming out, I think. Well, especially if you're a contending team, might as well leak a story about someone so you get him on the cheap. But it's a dirty tactic. But I don't know how many GMs play the game completely clean. Anyway, that's on this episode of the Power Play with CJ on Thomas Vanek staying out late and partying during the Olympics. Stay tuned for episodes to the season and beyond. Later, guys.